Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Welcome to your you versus them reading. We're going to dive into your romantic life. We're going to see what's going on with the person you are currently involved with. This could be a past person or somebody about to come into your life. We're going to see what's going on between you and the other person in the past, the present, and the future. And we're going to see what's going on in the shared energy between you guys, what's going on in this connection, okay? All right, so let's jump right in, Scorpio. Let's get a card for your past. It fell right out. I like that. Oh, 3 of voices. Okay, but that's in the past, so I like that. Let's get a card on their side. Man, your cards are just flipping right out immediately. I've never seen them do like 8 emotions. Okay, walking away energy. Let's see what's going on in the shared connection. And Scorpio and the person they are involved with, entangled with, let's see. 2 of materials, 4 of voices. Okay. We are going to get a couple cards out. Let's grab the oracles. Let's see what's going on here. Let's clarify on your side, Scorpio. In the past. Codependency. Okay, starting to make sense. On their side, clarifying the 8 of emotions, forgiveness and learning. Okay, so this feels like an end and it feels like it's over. However, this is the past. So we're going to pull a couple on the present too to see what's going on. First, let's get the shared energy. But I want to pull in the present to see if this ended for a new person to come in or if it ended that cycle and you guys start anew. So we got to look to see what's going on, right? Children. Okay, children is the shared energy and the connection. Okay, let's do your side. Make the efforts peaking. Okay, I feel like I need another one. I didn't really set the intention. Man, okay, pay attention to red flags. Hold on. Cards are flipping out. I don't like when they come before I set intentions. Okay, those are the clarifiers anyways. Let's start here. Okay, past energy for... No. Sorry, present energy for Scorpio. 6 of materials. Okay, so maybe getting out of that really helped you. Let's see on their side. 8 of materials. Yeah. Is this the same person though? Let's see. Look on the shared energy between you guys. What's going on in the connection? The Tower and the High Priestess. Wow, that's an interesting combination. I don't know if I ever had them come out at the same time. You know what? We're going to get all your cards out. Y'all know me. I like to see all the cards so I can see what's going on. Let's see the future for Scorpio side. Yeah, Muse of Emotions. I mean, it's easier to see because I could read this. This timeline is what happened in the past is one way, and the present be like, whoa, it can shift everything. So I like to get all the cards out, and then we can get a more accurate reading. So just bear with me as we get them out. On their side, 6 of voices, shared energy. Strength. Let's grab the clarifiers and then we'll jump in the reading. Clarify the present on Scorpio's side. True love. Clarify on their side. Reconciliation. Okay. I was just thinking too. Okay, true love. Is this somebody new or is this that coming back together with the past and we have the reconciliation? So I think we're talking about the same energy here. Let's get the shared connection. Pay attention to the red flags. That peaked out. Remember, I was trying to pull in the present, and that peaked out. So, and it's now in the shared energy. All right, so we'll have to touch on that. Future for Scorpio. Not half the decks. Future card for Scorpio. Unrequited love. On their side. Okay. Very soon. And give your relationship a chance. And let's do the shared energy. Wow, I kind of already feel like religious factor. Hear that? It was a loud truck going by. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Past energy. 3 of voices, codependency on your side, forgiving and learning on their side, right? Okay, so, but in the shared energy, we have the children with the 2 of materials and the 4 of voices. Okay, So what it feels like is you both weren't taking any action because of the children and maybe staying longer because of this. It feels like, okay, so there's a lot of enabling energy, codependency. It feels unhealthy in the past. Toxic energy. I don't like it. Vicious cycles. Keep repeating, keep repeating, keep repeating. And neither one of you are really happy. It's like bickering energy on both of you guys' sides. You're more heartbroken. They walk away, and I don't know if that triggers you abandonment issues or if it's when they walk away that they finally walk away. Like, it felt like more somebody's got to give. Okay? Neither one of you are giving. Tit for tat, hurt for hurt, pain for pain, vicious cycles, repeating the past. A lot of toxic energy. Why are you staying? Shared energy to the kids, but there's still a lot of lack of balance. And neither one of you want. Neither one of you want to budge. What does this have to do with home? Let's see. Because, okay, so for a while, whenever that relationship kind of lost its balance, neither one of you were willing to budge or leave. You guys were still staying in the hurt and the pain for some time, even though it's like neither one of you were happy. However, on their side, they finally make the decision, enough is enough, and walk away, which I feel gives you such a sense of relief. There's some heartbreak around it because it's almost like breaking up the family. However, for your inner peace, for your mental stability, and your emotional well-being, this is what's best for you, and I think you know that, but it's like a hard pill to swallow because it's like breaking up the home, the happy home life, okay? That's what it feels like the past energy was. Okay, we're going into the present. Okay, they come back. You come back. Who's that with this come back? Something unexpected happens. Is this two people? Let's see what we got going on in here. Eight of Materials, reconciliation, true love. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I was feeling the energy of the cards, trying to see what was going on here. Okay, something unexpected happened, okay? If you do have kids with this person, they aren't completely out of your life, and you still have to kind of deal with them, is how I'm feeling it, in the past, in the future, to for the children, right? You know, drop-offs, pick-ups, whatever, work out holidays, stuff like that. However, if you actually don't have kids with them and it was like, okay, this is gone, the past is in the past, something unexpected happens to bring you two together. I am more leaning towards you guys have kids with the children here. These are general, so take it as it resonates with you. However, there's this unexpected moment that brings you guys back together. You both feel it, okay? This is the shared energy, the Tower moment, the High Priestess. Something unexpected happened. It's like you both were done. I'm done and get back to you. And get back to you. No way. It's over. Done. Chapter closed. Nail in the coffin. Done. 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 Right? But you're not. It's like you see them all of a sudden and you get that spark in your eye and you get the butterflies. But they're feeling it too. And I don't know what brings you guys together. And it might be because you keep seeing each other because of the children. However, whatever it is, it kind of rekindles your love, okay? I like this because you guys are coming in with fresh eyes. It felt like there was a period apart. So whatever that time apart was good for you guys. However, when you come back together, we have to pay attention to the red flags. So you can't just forget the past. You have to... Who has the forgiving and learning? Okay, so they have it on their side in the past. They had to go learn some stuff and figure out some stuff. I think that's how they broke the cycle with forgiving and learning. However, when we're now in the present, there's a couple things I'm feeling with this. There's this cute little bug on it's like the tiniest caterpillar. It's like the size of my thumb, even smaller, maybe my pinky. I've never even seen one that small. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see this. I have to come show you. I have to look up the spiritual meaning of a caterpillar. Can you guys see it? I can't see the screen too much if there's a glare, but you see the little baby caterpillar? Wow. Okay. All right. So that message might be for you. It might be for me. I don't know. I'm going to look up the spiritual meaning of a caterpillar. Maybe you should too. It's on their side in the reconciliation energy. Okay, so let's go back to the pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so yeah, something brings you two back together. You guys are all like goo gaga for each other again. Great, you got this fresh start. You do need to leave the past in the past, because if you guys get back together, which it feels like you do, don't throw the past back in their face, both of you. They can't do it to you, you can't do it to them. It really has to let the past go, okay? Feels like they learned some stuff, however, it was harder for them. Not saying you did, but they had to break maybe that codependent pattern, right? That we had it, but you both were having it. They were like, done. Maybe that's that nail in that coffin, okay? Oh, excuse me. So when you get back together, leave the old relationship in the past. Literally start this out as you've never met each other before. It may be hard, especially if there's kids. However, you really have to come in to let go of everything, dissolve everything, to have the fresh start. There's also a sense, wow. Okay, so that's what that is. Because it says pay attention to the red flags, but I'm like, there's also a sense to hold on to. I was like, what is that? Remember where you were. You guys, okay, obviously you guys know each other. It feels like you've lived together. You have this life. You built this family. So when you guys will trigger each other again, especially if you live together, you will. You know, it's harder when you live. I don't want to say harder, but like you get triggered more with the people you love or somebody you live with. So when that stuff starts to come up again, those little things that kind of bugs you or nags you or you get triggered, to pay attention to the red flags. The second meaning I'm feeling with that is to remember your old reactions, right? Because we have to forget and leave all that past stuff in the past. However, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm so used to reacting this way. It's second nature. But no. Remember, I've learned, I've changed, I've grown. So I'm going to come in with a different response. So remember where you were. Use that pain as, and that hurt and everything you went through in the past as motivation, as fuel to not be in that energy again. Because you're like, okay, this happened. I could point the finger. I could be angry. I could blame. I could, whatever it is, take it out of something that nagging tit for tat energy. When that comes back up again, when you get triggered, this is your chance to really grow, because you can say, hey, I'm going to give you a different response. That's how you make the relationship work, if you give it a different response. Because if you come back that same way, you're just going to be right back in that tower moment. But I don't feel you will. I feel like there is an advice with the pay attention to the red flags, that not to do that, but like where it stands right here, it feels good. This is still very beginning of you guys reconnecting again. So remember that going forward, it's easy to get settled in old behaviors and patterns. You need to keep that going forward, going, oh, I don't want to be at where I was at 5 years ago. I'm not saying I feel 5 years, you've been the person for 5 years. I was just using that to explain, like, I don't want to be where we were at in the past, okay? All right, so then on your side, you've got true love and 6 of materials. So yeah, this is, things are balanced, things are good. You both are feeling it. It feels, okay, yeah, because you've got true love, they've got reconciliation. So that, exactly what I was saying on, you guys get back together. It's interesting, we have the 8 of materials and the 6 of materials. I really like this. You guys are helping each other. There's a lot of sense of balance, a lot of sense of love. You guys are mirroring each other in a good way, and there's a lot of like good triggering each other. This is really good where you guys are here. This still feels very new and fresh when you guys just get back together. So you could be in that energy right now. All right, we're gonna go into the future. Okay. Wow. Do they keep doing this to you, Scorpio? In the past, we had the 8 of emotions, which is a walking away card. But in the future, we have the 6 of voices, another walking away card. Do they leave again? You guys get sucked back to that vicious cycle? I really, see, this is why we need all the cards out, because I could sit here and say the present, you guys don't do that again, but until I look at the future, I don't know what's going on. The good thing with this is I love doing futuristic reads, because nothing yet is ever set in stone. We have free will, right? So just because this is where the energy stands today, doesn't mean this is where you have to be. You guys could say, oh, well, I'm not going to choose to have that response anymore, and you could break that old pattern. Where it stands today, this is interesting. Yeah, it feels like, oh, okay. So on your side, we have the Muse of Emotions with the unrequited love. Okay, so somebody, because on their side, it's give their relationship a chance, unrequited love. Okay, so you're not feeling, yeah, you have the muse of emotions. You're giving and giving and trying and really trying to make this work, right? On your side, your heart is filled with love. However, you're not feeling it. That balance did not stick where the energy stands today. You're the one trying. They're pushing you away. They need to give the relationship a chance. It almost feels like they were trying, and then they're just done. And so then now you're trying. When were they trying? You are... No, you both were trying. You both were trying at the same time. Trying to make it work. You make this connection. They pull back. They leave. Very soon, give your relationship a chance. We've got the walking away. But in the... Oh. So there's a disagreement. Something that happens there that causes a tiff that turns into a huge... Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. What's that saying? Something small turns into this big thing. So that's how I'm going to read these two cards, the shared energy. Something happens, and I think this is dun to be determined on their side, because we've got very soon and give relationship a chance. So there's some should they, shouldn't they walk away energy with the Six of Voices. They're both trying. I want to give you some more clear answers where I'm not just, let's pull a card, because I don't want to leave it where, let's see what the Six of Voices on their side, what are they going to do? Queen of Voices. They're very clear and decisive. Let's clarify the Muse of Emotion on your side, because there's something left unsaid. That's what it is, because I'm left a little bit unspoken. Five of Voices. Ooh, that's you though? Five of Voices going to Six of Voices. It's almost like you're pushing them away is what it feels like. I'm not sure why. Okay, so with the unrequited love, is that smothering energy? Is it you're mothering them instead of loving them? Because there's something going on around the love, and I feel you have it, but there's this pushing away side. It's like you're doing everything out of the right place in your heart in the future. However, the delivery is off. The communication is off. Something is off where they're taking it the wrong way. You think you're loving, they think you're smothering. You think you're loving, they think you're mothering. Something regarding that on your side. I don't think you realize that. So use this as, okay, let me watch how I word my words, how I show my love, how I show up to be in this relationship. Because you don't realize it, but this is you. And this is them, and it's slowly pushing them away. It's not they're walking away. They walk away in the past with that Eight of Emotions. They're gone. And this time, something you're doing or saying, and it comes from a good place. However, it's how they're perceiving it. So a conversation could help clear that up. Because, listen, you guys might have different love languages. Like, you may need words of affirmation. They may need gifts. We all have different ways how we express and how we learn and how we grow and all this stuff, but it just feels like something's off on the wrong page, and a conversation could help clear it up. But do it before it's too late, because it almost feels like with all this wrapped around them that they might just bounce if it's not solved sooner rather than later, with the very soon, because they want to give their relationship a chance, but there's something off, and it's slowly pushing them out the door, and they don't want to go out the door. So you guys really need to get on the same page. Conversation. What do I need? What do you need? What can I do? What can I make this easier? How can I better show up in this relationship? Get on the same page. Be each other's strength, right? What do I need out of a relationship, or what do you need out of a relationship? And let's talk about this. Let's communicate. Maybe there's some misunderstanding, because it felt very small. It felt very something little, maybe misunderstanding that blew up, this little thing, and it's almost like you guys are fighting at opposite ends of the house, and there's no communication. It's like silent treatment energy. Yeah. And you guys started off so good. This was so fresh. Actually, the future doesn't feel anything to do with the past. I don't feel anybody's carried that over. It feels like you really did have this fresh start. However, you guys really need to talk and open up more and communicate about whatever's going on. I didn't do this for anybody else, but I don't feel your reading is done. And listen, I have to go with what I'm feeling because there's something still in me. Let's actually pull an advice and an outcome for you, Scorpio, because Spirit's not done. There's something else that needs to be said. Okay, not half the deck. We'll take the Hanged Muse because that flipped. Something you're not seeing, need to see the situation differently. One of you are caught up in your emotions, the other's caught up in your head. Let's just get maybe like 2 more. Oh my God, let's stop and talk about this. Yeah, I said you're pushing them away. Look at this. They're pushing them away and they don't even know it. That's you, Scorpio. Again, I feel like I needed to say this a second ago and I didn't, so I'll add this in the future part. The energy goes both ways, right? So this could actually be for the cross watcher. Take whatever side resonates with you. But as I'm reading this side, this is Scorpio, and this is the other energy. So I'm going to say this is Scorpio, even if it's you, cross watcher. Scorpio, you're pushing them away. That clarifies all of it. With the unrequited love, you don't even know you do it. Lack of wrong communicating. Your boundaries are not being met. 5 voices. You're coming from that great heart center, Muse of emotions. They don't see it that way. That's why the conversation is so important. The Hanged Muse came out. It's interesting because it came out in reverse. However, I don't read in reverse, but we're going to today. I'll show you the card and we're going to pull one clarifier on it. So, stuck. You broke those cycles, but you developed new ones, which is fine. I mean, it happens in life. There we go. Perfect. We've got the Hermit upside down in the 9 of Inspiration. Somebody's not speaking their truth, somebody's not living their truth, and that might be a block that's going on that's now affecting the relationship, and it's causing the other person, that's what this is all about. Somebody's not being true, maybe it's to the relationship, it kind of feels more to themselves. That's what this is all about. That could be, so we have religious factors, okay. Somebody may be sacrificing their beliefs, their morals, or whatever for the relationship, and it's causing disharmony within them because they're putting themselves on the back burner. And so now you're not shining to your full potential. And so it's almost like by dimming your light, you dim the relationship light, and that may need to be the conversation. Maybe you guys have 2 different religious beliefs or 2 different ways, beliefs on how to raise the children. But whatever it is, just sit down and talk about it. You guys can work it out. It doesn't have to be this end all be all. I don't feel it ending. However, like a little conversation could help you guys get back on the same page, because whatever it is, you guys are on 2 different pages, and one of you is not speaking your truth on what they feel. They're almost just like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, I'll go with it. But that's not, they really want, it's bugging them, and they need to speak on it because they're not being true to themselves. And as they're doing it, their relation is left in stagnation. And so they start withdrawing, they meaning you on this side, Scorpio. You start withdrawing from the relationship, which then pushes the other person away. Let's look at the final outcome. See, that's why I needed a couple more cards to see what was going on here. So yeah, go speak your truth. Don't hold it in. And conversation. Talk about what's going on. Let's look at the final outcome. Oh, I almost said the Muse. That's interesting. The moon. Is that coming together? Let's center energy. What is that? Perfect. I love it. I was focused on it. I already noticed it. I'm like, is that a tattoo? She has this little, it might be the pieces that's holding her like dressed together. She has this little gem or tattoo on her back, and it's the only thing I saw on the card. So I'm focused in the center of the back, center of the issue, getting to the root cause of the problem. How does that happen? Through that conversation, right? Oh, I like this. Yes, you guys get on the same page. We've got the 3 of emotion coming together. Victory, celebration. 6 of inspiration. Victory, celebration, joy, harmony, bliss. All of this comes together. You get out of that stuck energy you were in because it's almost like the relationship is dying. But there's that coming back together. This is they don't actually leave as long as you guys talk about it, because this is healing, I feel, with this card today. And these are overcoming whatever obstacles and blocks you had. So I really like this, okay? I like where we're leaving this, Scorpio. Okay, yes, just be open, talk about it, communicate. Don't dim your light to try to fit in the relationship. Also what it feels like, okay? And leave the past in the past. start over with new, fresh eyes, right? Okay, perfect. Yes, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this reading, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know it resonated, you got something right. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And there's that little bell right next to it. You want to turn on the bell to all notifications on, because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any important messages coming in, because that message just might be what you need to hear today, okay? All right, thank you guys so much